I was up through the whole night. I left my door open because I was scared. My sister came in, closed the door. I immediately screamed at her. Immediately. Like, open that fucking door! And I wasn't able to tell my parents until like a couple days later. So my buddy was having like a little party. It was just like a little group of friends. And I went there and I wanted to do the Ouija board, but I didn't want to look like a weirdo that knew everything about it. So when we made the Ouija board, and when you use the Ouija board, you're supposed to use like the set rules, the guidelines, like you're not allowed to talk to us after the session's over, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. I didn't do that because I didn't want to look like the weirdo. So when we did the Ouija board, session ended, it worked like, normally, we asked the question down. As I go back to my car, I see someone sitting next to my car, and they're just sitting there staring at me, smiling. And I do like a double take, like in the movies would look at it and they look away and they look back and it's gone. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, I literally just imagined it because they happened within like a second. It was so fast.
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a woman. Yeah, it was, and it was in the back seat. So I go home, I turn off the lights, I like sleeping in the pitch dark, and I'm trying to sleep. I'm on the verge of falling asleep, and I hear a whisper say, "Hey," and it was just like super, super low. And then maybe a second later, it said, "Hey," again, but louder. And I totally heard it, and it woke me up. And I'm trying to get my light, I'm trying to look for the cord to pull it down to turn it on. And I turn it on, and I'm like, holy shit. That was the most clear fucking voice I heard in my life. And I right there, I kind of knew I was fucked. So I called my buddy.
Good morning, little kitten. Did you sleep well?
I think I fucked up. I used the Ouija board, and I didn't like set ground rules. I didn't set any boundaries. And I think maybe something followed me home. And it's like 3 a.m. and he's like, "Nah, man, you're just freaking out. Just go back to bed." And I was like, "Okay, fine. I'll just go back to bed. But I'm gonna leave the lights on because nothing happens with the lights on." So I go back to bed, and maybe 10 minutes in trying to fall asleep again, I start getting like these visions of like a girl being like tortured. It was like really fucking weird. Like I could literally see like a slashes just appearing on this girl. I didn't see where it was coming from. I saw slashes. It was like a movie, and I opened my eyes. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it was so vivid. And I see that very girl, like not even a foot away from me, just staring at me with this big grin smile. She looked like the old Exorcist movie. You know what I'm talking about? Where she's like really white and she has like all those marks all over her face.
Like dark hair?
Yeah, it had old clothing on. It had curly hair.
Like a white robe?
Yes, exactly like that. And she's almost at face level to me. She's not that tall. I sat there and I stared at her for maybe like 10 to 20 seconds till I get enough strength to want to move, because I didn't want to move. I was so scared. I've never seen anything like that in my life. It was fucking terrifying. So I get enough courage to put the covers over my face. I'm like, holy shit. I'm freaking out under the covers. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I almost didn't know what to do. I was so afraid. I was literally paralyzed with fear. So I'm freaking out under the covers. And if you're under the covers, it gets really hard to breathe on there, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little breathing hole to see if she's there. I open the hole with like my little fingers, and I see her crouching down, just staring at me right through that hole. And I close it up immediately. I just sat under there for like 40 minutes to an hour. It was a long time, and I was dying. And then it just became a point. I was under there so long, I couldn't take it anymore. And I went to go confront it. When I went to go confront it, it was gone. And then when it was gone, I took that time to apologize and like say, like, please leave me alone. I'm sorry, I messed up. Like, I won't use the Ouija board, stuff like that. And it kind of went away. After that, I'd never seen it ever again. But I used to wake up with scratch marks all over my body. Lights would flicker wherever I was. It didn't matter where I was. Lights would flicker all the time. And I think the worst part were the scratches, because I would bleed and I'd take photos of them. But that's my Ouija board experience. That girl thing from the car, I didn't put that together until like 2 weeks after, when I was thinking about it and I was trying to gather all my thoughts. And I was like, wait, I actually saw it before. I was conscious the whole time. I mean, I'm moving around. I called my buddy. I don't know how much more for me to, like, even when I think about it, it's like really crazy. Like, I still can see her face. Like, it blows my mind. But when I try to rationalize it, like think of like, oh, if it was in my head, I like, everyone's like, oh, you were sleep paralysis. Well, I mean, I was moving. I was calling my buddy, stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard.
I haven't heard anything. It's hard for me to believe that it was just a hallucination. I don't know.
Okay, there was also a clip you linked that your friend was like streaming and there was like a ghost behind him.
Oh, yeah. We don't know what that is.
Chat, you want me to watch it?
Savix,
I linked it in the chat.
Yeah.
You want me to watch it again?
Yeah.
The thing is, Claak, I live
Wait,
alone,
wait, wait,
and
wait.
I don't want ghosts in my house.
Hold
What
on.
do you mean, man? Don't you live in your brother's like backyard?
He lives close to me.
Oh wait,
but
what? Yo,
I don't wanna. I don't
Let's
wanna
watch that,
watch.
man.
Dude, you can just watch this, savix. It's not gonna.
It's
come
not.
to you.
It's not like holy shit.
It's gonna come from
scary,
me, man.
But it's like,
gonna
what
come
the
from
fuck
me,
is
dude.
that?
I don't know. It does look kind of weird. Let's see here.
He's home alone, and it makes like a little noise as it's like coming by.
I'm not
Wait,
fucking watching that, dude. Fuck, dude. Why are we watching this, man?
It does look kind of weird. It's like just like little. I don't even know, man.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Alright, chat. The
Might
man's
be
playing
like-
Dota. Dude, I don't want to watch this.
The man's playing Dota. It's a goblin, yeah, dude. I think it's a goblin man. Actually, I think that's what it is. Hold up,
What the fuck is that? Chat, look right here. Look right here.
dude. But it like goes into his headset. Like
It makes a
dude, that's
noise
so-
too. It makes a noise. It's like
Maybe
as it's
maybe I was
passing
like,
by.
yeah, it is a bit like a shadow or something. Yeah, like
What is
does
that?
Guys, remember?
I'm kind of
No,
scared.
he was home alone, man. He was home alone. He's
He's home
literally
alone. He has a white dog, chat. Or maybe the white dog was like biting
up.
something and he threw something up there.
It looks
Clark,
like
you
a
need to
t-shirt
get
is being
out.
thrown
Clark, you need
on
to
the
get out.
bed.
You're like cursed with voodoo or something.
Yeah, dude, you're
What?
kind of cursing us or something.
You need to get
I
out,
don't
get
know
out. I'm
what's
gonna
What?
play some twos with Snubby, man. I'm
Okay.
scared.
No, dude, no, dude, yo, Clak's gone, man. Fuck.
Thank God he's gone. I hate that guy. Freaking weirdo.
I'm kind of scared now, man.
I'm kind of scared too, man. It's okay. We're playing
No,
twos.
that was a good
it's fine.
story. Though. I mean, that's a good story. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
Snubby, I do have one more story.
Yo, I'll
The
actually
che-
listen
the-
to the story.
The cherry on the top, okay? Do you want to go first?
You tell yours first. No, you
Okay.
go first. You go first.
Okay,
Don't tell
so
mine.
this is back in Korea, and we lived in like a large tower. And
Yeah.
my brothers had a bunk bed. I was a little baby, and it was like a rainy day. And my second brother, Mike, he was sleeping under the bed, and my older brother was sleeping on the top of the bunk bed, right?
Mm.
And it was rainy night, and when the thunder struck, my brother saw like a girl with long hair like hanging down on the top of the bunk bed, like just
Why is there always
staring
a
at
girl
him.
with long hair, man?
Just
just
staring
sketchy.
at him, right? Just staring
Yeah.
at him. And it went away after the lightning like flashed away, correct?
Like only in the flash she showed.
In the flash he showed, right? And
Yeah.
then the next day in the morning, like everyone's screaming outside, and there was a girl that suicided, like she died. Like she jumped off the building and died.
Like after he has seen the ghost.
Like I guess like in that similar time this happened.
Yeah.
It's weird, but my brother doesn't make shit up, and yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know.
Aye, man. So when I was like, I was probably like 10, 11-ish, maybe 12, I don't know. Around this age, it was a very nice, warm summer day, yeah?
Okay.
And I came home, and there was no one home, and I went to the bathroom. There's like a shower curtain, right? And then like glass on the side.
Mm.
And I saw like a foot in the shower, right? Like an actual foot. And I got really creeped out, and like I didn't have the courage to kind of pull the curtain to like see what's in there, you know? And I like kept stepping in to like see like what the fuck is a foot there, like, and I thought in my head there's like a dead person hanging there or something, right? And like I made all these jumps, and like I kept like just stepping in, just kind of peek, and I still saw the foot. And I ran out. I literally ran out. I called mom and everything, and then I went back in, and I started thinking, and I realized the foot was just my reflection, you know, like in the glass on the side. So like I pulled it out, and oh fuck, it's a reflection. But yeah, there was like a whole hour where I was just like, yeah.
What
So
am I
that's why like I think
hearing?
like most things have an explanation, you know, like.
Oh my
But yeah.
god.
I was like super creeped out. Like I literally thought there was like a dead person hanging like in the shower, or just like someone standing there like naked, you know, like in my house, just waiting for me to like try to open it. They were like choking or something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Damn, wait, maybe Claak, that was his sister?
dude, yeah. I feel like most things do have like an explanation.
What if that was
somehow,
his sister?
but
Like she
I
got
don't know.
pissed at him and she was just sitting there.
And she just like terrorized him
Yeah.
as like a ghost. I don't know, man.